Okay, it's Saturday, April 27th. We're gonna try the kayak out over there. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe a little windy on us, a little chilly still, but we got a long sleeve shorts, our shirt on, and shorts, and our kayak fishing sandals, and we'll see what happens.
While en route to Lake Lavon, our local lake that we like to fish, we go by the grass-fed burger stand.
Offered a little breakfast of champions, some coffee and some Nutter Butter, cookies, and then now we're just heading on the other part of the lake. I think it's the east side. Hopefully we can put in at a place that's not too windy. The wind's supposed to kick up later on today, so we're not sure how long we'll be there. But bottom line, we're going to give it a shot. It'll be our first kayak fishing trip this season, so we'll see how it goes. All right, still on our way, but we noticed Cajun Donuts. Haven't tried it. We're going to have to give it a try. Looks good. We're almost here. We're going to take the south ramp at Livonia Park. The wind's starting to kick up, it looks like, and bottom line, not sure how long we'll be out here, but we'll definitely just put in and just play it by ear. What we're trying to do is take a look at maybe some white bass, or maybe even play with some of those yellow bass that tend to hang around by the boat ramp area this time of year. So let's see how it goes.
So we're headed to the south ramp at Livonia Park. This is the one that's free, so don't have any day fees or anything. Just drive up in there, park, and go and launch a boat.
All right, looks like we've got a south wind. We've got a point that we can play around with, and definitely the water's way up, or higher than normal, because we can see where that one right over there where there's a metal grating like thing or railing, that's normally above water. So if we get blown out, it'll at least push us to shore. So that's a good news. All right, the gear we're actually going to go with the Ugly Stick Shakespeare spinning reel. This is that Zebco one that we bought as a combo, as a backup one. Later on we'll show you why we like it. So we got everything undone. Now we're just going to go walk down to the boat ramp that way and put in. And we kind of like setting up here, and then we'll just carry it down there since the boat's light enough to carry over your shoulder. Main thing is the wind. The wind is what'll mess you up. Put our paddle leash on, and we should be ready to go here soon. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're just going to work ourselves up to this one point here, just right off the boat ramp. See if these little guys are still here. And then we'll just kind of hang around here because we're not sure when the wind will kick up on us. Let's go ahead and get set up. What we have are the slab and jig rig, 2 crappie jigs, rigged sabiki style. Just kind of cast them out here, put them in the holder, and let's go. Alright, so now we're just kind of broadside to the wind. We're letting it drift, and we're just adjusting our drift so we can see the slab hit the bottom and kind of bounce. We'll just kind of work it this way, so you can see how it's kind of bouncing there. And that's all we're doing. It's just going to let it drag away. In this case, we're going to back paddle now, since that's the way we're situated. And we'll just kind of work our way down and just see if we can find where they may be at. And if we get stuck, we'll undo ourselves. All right, we got a hit. Hit it while we were trolling it. See what it does. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. Cheaper to keeper white bass. Let's see, we got to measure them out. This one went on the slab. All right, cool beans. First one of the day. Nice way to start. We're checking now, and we can see it's definitely well over 10 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this spot so we have this at the ready. Anything bigger than this is a keeper. Cheaper to keeper. We got ready reference there. Alright, and then get blown into the pressure. So let's get out of here again. Alright, we got them. Little shower ring thing in there. Just throw it over the side, and you'll be ready for the next round. Then we've got a little measuring thing now to tell us what we
got? We're all good now. All right, we had a hit. I think. Oh yeah, he's still on. Looks like in the same spot. See if he's a keeper. Oh, yellow bass. Oh, and a rock. All right, well, we found the yellow bass, and we found a rock. All right, well, yellow bass are fun to catch. All right, especially since we learned how to clean them and cook them without having to deal with all the scaling and stuff. All right, and this one went for the crappie jig. Ow, 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 ow. Just get him set up because we're going to do some catch and cook today. Okay, and as you can see here, we're definitely bouncing on the bottom. So here's what we're dealing with. A lot of wind, got some chop going, and it's kind of weird. It'll pick up and it'll slow down, it'll pick up. So not sure when it's going to be a steady, constant wind that we got to deal with, but we're going to keep plugging away just a little bit more. All right, here's today's catch. We got a little white bass and a yellow bass. We'll do a little catch and cook. Then what we want to do is just show you why we like this Zebco combo rig that we picked up at Walmart. Just to show you, let's just say the water is about, well, that deep. We'll just go and drop it. Look at that. So what's nice is it floats. Yeah, the handle floats. And the reason why we found that about it is we dropped it in the water while we were kayak fishing. We were able to come back and get it. So guess you don't need that little foamy thing that you put on here. Instead you can just drop it in the water and just leave it as is. There it is. So floats handle up. Throw it in deeper water. Do the same thing. Alright. So, yeah, that's why we like them. It's our backup rod for kayak fishing. Okay, so we're going to show how we clean this. A little bit different than we normally do. We're going to just basically split them. Not even going to scale them. And then we'll cook them with the split back. And this makes it a little easier, especially when you catch these little yellow bass. You don't really eat the skin, and the scales help keep it from burning when you overcook it like yours truly normally does. So just to show you, we'll split it from the back here. So what we're doing is we're doing a butterfly cut. So we'll split their back, break it open, and then we'll clean out the insides, and bottom line will be ready to go.
Alright, so it'll look like this. We'll clean out the guts and whatnot, and then we'll season it, and we'll do a pan fry. And then you won't eat the skin, you won't eat the scales, but bottom line, it helps it from burning. Keep it from burning. Alright, so it's keep it simple. So some soy sauce, garlic powder, and some seasoned salt. So we'll just start out things with soy sauce. All we're going to do is just kind of pour it in it, just like this. See? Pour it on there just to cover it. There we go. Do its thing. And add in the garlic powder and just cover it in there. Can never do with too much garlic powder, garlic in general. And then a little seasoned salt. Just do that, and then we'll just put it in the fridge here for a couple hours, and then we'll be ready to cook it. We're gonna pan fry it in a iron skillet. All right, so it's pretty much ready. What we're gonna do is kind of flip it and kind of heat it up on the one side, just to crisp up it, do a little crispiness, and then other than that, it'll be ready to go here shortly. There it is, nice and crispy. The meat falls off the bones. And bottom line, tastes really good.